Welcome, Gameyard family. Thank you again for joining us for another video. I'm extremely happy that you have joined us for this another video. Right? Before I get into the meat of the matter, I just want to, shout out to, cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast. The Cricket Forum and Sports to the Bone family and Sports Addiction Entertainment or the SAE family. I just want to say big up to this channel. When I started my channel, I would have seen that these individuals would have been uh, supporting West Indies cricket. And I just want to big you guys up, and if you haven't heard their name so far, these are the ones that I've seen so far. I think I've seen also Sports Prophecy. I think another one. Big up. I believe in collaboration than competition. So viewers and subscribers, you can give these channels some support as well. They are, as I will repeat, cricket Caribbean Cricket Podcast, the Cricket Forum, Sports to the Bone, and the SAE Family, Sports Addiction Entertainment, and Sports Prophecy. Right? Big up on yourself. All right, so let's get to the meat of the matter. Right? As you know, West Indies would have found themselves in a very precarious position. They, you know, would have found themselves in a position that they have to win the next three games in order to win the tournament, right? Uh, so the you know the, the caravan moves to St. Lucia to the Darren Sammy cricket stadium, and I just want to give a little pitch report, if you can call it that, uh, based on some checks. I would have found out that the St. Lucia would have been experiencing some heavy rains for the past few days, right? And that is very critical when it comes on to cricket as it relates to making decision at the toss, right? And with the heavy rains, we know that the covers would be on the pitch, and with the covers on the pitch, there will be moisture buildup under the covers, under the canvas, right? So that will make the winning the toss and the decision at the toss very important, right? As it relates to Darren Sammy Stadium, the pitch generally is a batting friendly wicket, but it's a very different dynamic, right? When you are playing day cricket than when you are playing day and night cricket, right? When it's day cricket, then if there's any moisture in the wicket, when the sun comes up, then it will dry it out, and then it will make it much easier for the batsman to bat, right? As it relates to day and night cricket, it may be difficult up front, even given the fact that rain would have been falling, the moisture, then there would be some, movement of the pitch for the fast bowlers, and there may be some swing, up front. We know that the white ball doesn't swing, a lot. It may swing for the first two or three overs, then it stopped, swinging as the overs progress. But so the toss will be critical this evening, right? So generally, though, the pitch or the wicket, it's a balanced surface. Generally speaking, without the weather conditions, it's a balanced surface for spin and seam bowling, right? And I just want to give you a little stats as it relates to the pitch. Currently, 41 matches would have been played. 41 T20 matches would have been played at the Darren Sammy Stadium. The team batting first would have won 19. and the team batting second would have won 22, right? The average first inning score would have been 147. The average second inning score would have been 139, right? What I found also with the Darren Sammy Stadium is that the ball tend to come onto the bat better when it is, under the light, and also with the dew factor in the night. So winning the toss tonight would be, very critical. And I'm not sure what the today will, bring as it relates to whether rain will continue to fall or sunlight. Because if you have sunlight or rain, then it will affect the decision of the captains tonight. So it's very interesting to see what will happen. But I hope that Ravman Powell will win the toss tonight, right? We would have seen how critical the toss is in this series so far. When we think about even the ODIs and the T20 so far, the team that would have won the toss would have won the game so far. So the toss is very, very critical, right? So let's get now to the squad. As you may have known, Cricket West Indies would have published an updated squad. Alzari Joseph, as we know, would have been banned for 2 games, which he would have served. So he's now back in the squad at the expense of Shamar Joseph. Shamar Joseph, has not been bowling very well. And as I said before, Shamar, is learning the game, and I would have read some stuff, Colin Craft would have, mentioned. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if that was Colin Craft, because I'm not sure if it's a credible source. I will not come here to say that it's Colin Craft, but the source would have, quoted Colin Craft, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure as it relates to the credibility of the source, right? But Shamar Joseph, we know that he has not been bowling very well, right? Um, so I guess he would have given, some time to rest, and I guess, to practice and to get better at his craft. Shamar Joseph is very young, so we just need to be patient with him and the rest of the guys, right? So Shamar Joseph would have been, rested, and Alzari would have come in, and Andrea Russell would have suffered an ankle sprain, and so he would have been replaced by Shamar Springer. To be honest with you, I wanted to go with a three-seam attack, at the Darren Sammy Stadium, but because of the weather condition, I would have had to tweak my squad, right? So the squad, I would have had to tweak my team. I'm sorry. Right. So all right. So the squad reads: Ravman Powell, captain; Rustan Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimranet Maya, Terence Hines, Shea Hope, Akil Hussein, Shamar Springer, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Budakish Moti, Nicholas Puran, Alzari Joseph, Sherfian Rutherford, and Romario Shepherd, right? So now we'll transition in my proposed starting 11, right? To be honest with you, I think we need a change at the top. It's very evident. That's a no-brainer for us. 2 matches now, we have not had any, good start at the top. And we also need some shuffling up at the middle order. We have not had any good partnership in the middle order, right? Ravman would have made 43, I think, in the last match, 41 delivery. That's not good enough in T20, right? So we need some, good partnership. We need to be putting pressure on the, English bowlers early in the game, so that we can, get a hold of the game from early, right? So I I thought about it. Brandon King and Evan Lewis, they have not been scoring any runs per se at the top. I would have looked at Brandon King's last 10 innings in T20, and the scores are 34, 13, 9, 7, 23 not out, 63, 5, 23, 3, and 1. So you would have made only one, half century in the last 10 innings, right? For Evan Lewis, you would have made 8, 29, 14, 15, 13, 50, 7, a duck, 13, and 8, right? So both of them would have scored one half century. So they have not scored anymore. The scores are, very similar, but the truth of the matter is one need to be rested, and we have to bring in Shea Hope. Shea Hope, as you know, would have opened for us during the World Cup and the T20 World Cup. So we would have to insert Shea Hope at the top, to try and see if we can change up things up there. But given that King and Lewis scores are technically the same, the only reason I'm going to go with Evan Lewis is due to the fact that we want to keep the left hand combination at the top, right? And that is very critical in cricket because you know this will have to keep the bowlers thinking at all times. The captain would have to keep changing the field, especially when they make some runs, right? Some running between the wicket and the batsman would have changed ends, and also the keeper would have to keep changing his angles. So I would want to keep the left hand combination. So I would go with Evan Lewis and Shea Hope at the top. Number three, Nicholas Puran, Rustan Chase. Nicholas Puran is a no brainer, to be honest with you. He has been playing some good cricket over the year. He has been having a good year so far, to be honest with you. And I just time for him to come with. It's just a matter of time. As it relates to Rustan Chase is a very versatile player. And if we would have lost early wicket in this game again, I hope not, to be honest with you. But Rustan Chase is a guy who can come and steady the innings, right? Ravman Powell, number five. And number six was a very difficult one for me, but I will go with Shimran Etmaya. We know that Sherfi and Rutherford would have been playing some really good cricket, over the past few weeks, but I will just give him a rest because he has not been scoring. He has not scored any runs per se in this T20 series so far. So I would give him a rest. I'm not sure if it is fatigue, getting the better of him, but um, I will give Shimran Etmaya a chance at number six. Number seven, Romario Shepherd. Evidently, given that Andre Russell is out, Akil Hussein would be my specialist spinner. Budakish Moti. I wanted to change Budakish Moti. I'm not sure if Budakish has been suffering from fatigue as well, but he has not been bowling very well for the past few games, from the T20 and also from the ODI series. So I wanted to give him a bit of rest, but the good thing about it is that because of the weather condition, right, in St. Lucia, I would have tweaked my decision to insert back Budakish because I wanted to go with a three seam pace attack, but because of the rain, there may be some purchase in the wicket which Budakish can extract, right? So I will go with Budakish. Number 10 would be Alzari Joseph and number 11, Matthew Ford. So I will be going with two specialist seam bowler and two specialist spinner. I have a part-time spinner of Rustan Chase and a medium pace bowler of Romario Shepherd. Right, I'm going with six outright batsmen because I'm bringing Rustan Chase as a batsman. Right, so hopefully I think this is a well balanced team, and I just hope that the guys will go out there and they will, grab the bull by the horn early in the game, early in the game, right? And we just try to get, a whole of the game from, ball one and then we just take it from there. Really wishing you guys all the best, and I hope that you will win this game this evening. We can't afford to lose this game. So all the best. We win this, and please remember to to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.